Big paycheck or burning purpose? When life gives you two paths, one paved with security and the other with uncertainty, where will you tread? Let's dissect this. 1. The big paycheck trap. We're conditioned to equate money with security. Get a stable job, climb the corporate ladder, secure your future. But what if that safety net becomes a gilded cage? We see this all around us. High flyers burning out, medicating midlife dissatisfaction with Botox and booze. Is this how we imagine success? Living on high, dying unfulfilled. Money buys you comfort, not contentment. And chasing the bag, if that's all we're after, can leave our souls bankrupt. Think about it. You spend years building a career only to reach a point where you feel deeply dissatisfied. The irony is, we're told that if we just earn more, we'll be happier. But happiness doesn't come from numbers in a bank account. It comes from within. We're chasing someone else's definition of success. A bigger house, a fancier car, designer clothes, things that scream, "Look how much money I have," but don't necessarily scream joy. And when we get those things, we find temporary pleasure, then emptiness returns. We start chasing another paycheck, hoping the next bonus, the next promotion will fill the void. But that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow turns out to be just another mirage. We're trading our present joy for future promises, putting off happiness for a hypothetical one day. But here's the brutal truth. That day might never come because we're sacrificing our now for a future that looks good on paper but feels empty inside. So if we're smart, and I believe each and every one of you is, we won't just jump on the rat race treadmill. We'll take a step back, breathe, and ask ourselves some crucial questions. Like, do I really want to play this game? Is this what I want my life to be about? Or is there another way? The trap of the big paycheck lies in the illusion that money equals happiness. But we all have a finite amount of time. And if we spend those precious years chasing something that doesn't bring lasting fulfillment, that's a disservice to ourselves. We deserve more than a life half-lived, a career that pays well but leaves our hearts and minds empty. So let's shift the narrative. Let's redefine success on our own terms. Let's dare to dream of lives that are both prosperous and purposeful. Stay tuned for more on this transformative journey. 2. The burning purpose path. But here's the thing. Chasing money shouldn't be our North Star. There has to be more to life than paying bills and climbing a corporate ladder. If all we're after is a fat paycheck, we're missing the point of it all. We're gifted with passions, talents, and dreams. And if we bury them under mountains of spreadsheets and sales targets, we're cheating ourselves out of an authentic existence. Imagine you're an artist whose gift is to paint. You spend your days slaving away at a desk job you hate, and your nights poring over finance reports instead of canvases. Are you living life on your own terms or someone else's? This is the quandary many of us face. The burning question, how can I make a living doing what I love? Or maybe it's, how can I find my purpose in this chaotic world? Let's unpack this further. First, understand that having a burning purpose isn't just about finding your passion. It's about living intentionally. It's about infusing your everyday life with meaning. Yes, it's amazing if you can turn your hobby into your career. But let's be practical. Many of us can't quit our jobs tomorrow and pursue our dreams full-time. Life doesn't always give us that option. But that doesn't mean we can't infuse our everyday lives with purpose. Here's how. Find pockets of passion in your daily routine. Volunteer your time to causes close to your heart. Nurture relationships that matter. These small acts, these intentional moments are the building blocks of a life well lived. They give us a sense of direction, a compass that guides us even when the path ahead seems unclear. You see, we're all searching for meaning in this world. It's a fundamental human need. And when we align our actions with our values, when we invest our time and energy into what we truly care about, we experience a profound sense of satisfaction. So how do we uncover what we're passionate about? Well, it starts with introspection. What are your core values? What do you believe in? What kind of impact do you want to make? Once you have a clear sense of your purpose, it's time to take action. Start small. Find opportunities to apply your skills and knowledge to make a difference. And remember, purpose isn't static. It evolves with you. As you grow, learn, and change, so will your sense of purpose. Embracing this journey of self-discovery and growth is key to leading a fulfilling life. But here's the crux of it. Living by your purpose isn't always the easier path. It might mean making sacrifices, facing challenges, and stepping outside your comfort zone. But here's the silver lining. When you're driven by a purpose greater than yourself, those challenges become opportunities for growth. The struggles become stepping stones on your journey towards a life that's not just financially secure, but also deeply fulfilling. So yes, a burning purpose isn't about quitting your job for a fancier one. It's about infusing your life with meaning. It's about aligning your actions with your values and making a positive impact in your own unique way. Remember, it's not the paycheck that will echo through eternity. It's your purpose that will resonate long after you're gone. 3. The big paycheck versus your burning purpose. If you had to choose between a high-paying job that drained your soul and a lower-paying job that aligned with your passion, which would you pick? That's the crossroads many of us face. The allure of financial security versus the pull of our dreams. And there's no right or wrong answer. It's a deeply personal decision. But let's dissect this further. On one side, we have the big paycheck, the promise of financial stability, a life free from money worries. But at what cost? If that paycheck comes from working in a field you despise, if it means sacrificing your values and your well-being, is it really worth it? Then there's your burning purpose, your passion, your dream. It might not offer the same level of financial security, but it promises fulfillment, joy, and a life lived on your own terms. So how do we navigate this choice? How do we weigh the value of money against the worth of our dreams? Well, let's break it down. First, evaluate your priorities. What do you value more, financial abundance or peace of mind? Next, assess your resources. What skills do you have? What education or training do you need to pursue your burning purpose? And finally, consider your support system. Do you have a strong network that can help you take risks and pursue your dreams? Making these tough choices is about defining your own success. It's about creating a life that aligns with your values and brings you joy. Don't let societal pressures dictate your path. It's your life. It's your story. And while financial security is important, it shouldn't come at the expense of your happiness and well-being. Remember, life's not about finding the perfect balance. It's about creating the best possible fit for you. So whether you choose the big paycheck or your burning purpose, choose it wholeheartedly. Embrace the journey and trust that you're making the right decision for you. 4. Finding the sweet spot between a paycheck and passion. Striking this balance is about being strategic, not settling. It's about honoring our dreams without throwing caution to the wind. But how do we find this sweet spot? How do we blend the logic of a paycheck with the passion of our dreams? Well, here are a few guiding lights to help us navigate this complex terrain. First, educate yourself. Knowledge is power. Understand your financial needs, your market worth, and the potential income of your desired career path. Don't just rely on gut feelings. Back your decisions with research and data. Next, cultivate multiple income streams. Diversify your financial portfolio. If your day job provides stability, explore passion projects on the side. This way you can test the waters without taking a giant leap of faith. And remember, it's okay to start small. You don't have to quit your job to pursue your dreams. Often the biggest risk is staying put when your heart is yearning for more. Finding the sweet spot is about being smart, not safe. It's about embracing calculated risks and being willing to adapt and evolve along the way. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a deeply personal journey. But with careful planning, a dash of courage, and a whole lot of heart, you can find your rhythm. And there you have it. The choice between a big paycheck and a burning purpose is a pivotal one. Remember, you have the power to shape your own destiny. Whether you prioritize financial abundance or creative fulfillment, the key is to choose wisely and wholeheartedly. Live a life that's not just financially secure, but also deeply satisfying. For it's in the pursuit of our passions that we discover the true richness of life. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If this message resonated with you, don't hesitate to like, share, and subscribe. Together, let's continue to explore, grow, and thrive. Until next time.